There's the bell. It is time for the Wing Interjection Show, where the real punk Josh Thompson and I go face to face in what we think are the hot topics of MMA and combat sports. Josh is always coming in second place, but it's okay. He enjoys it there. What's going on, my man?
If you guys listened to our show yesterday, you guys would understand that John said I'm always right. So how could I always come in second place? Go back and listen to that. In the very intro of the show, John says that I'm always right. I'm glad he's finally come around and realized the reality of the situation. This friendship, this relationship, and this show here, where I always kick his ass.
You gotta make jokes.
You know what? Let's jump. Jokes. It is kind of funny that you said that, though. All right, so let's jump right into this show. Let's get it going there, Podcast Dave. Try to speak English for our fans at home, okay, so they can understand you.
All right, with round number 1, Esparza versus Joanna or Weili? Which fight is more exciting?
Have at it, John, man. I mean, for me, I'll have it Weili. Weili all the way. I've seen Joanna and Esparza. I've seen how that's turned out. Now, I know Carla Esparza is a different fighter. Okay, I know she is. She's now the champ. She was the champ then as well, but she's also a way different fighter now than she was back then. A little bit more confident on the feet, had a little bit more pressure. Her wrestling seems like it's gotten better since then. Her confidence is at an all-time high, I think, now after winning the title again in a very weird way, but she still won it. But I'm going to say that the Weili fight is the better fight. Weili's going to smash into her, crash in through her, not afraid of her stand-up. She's going to use her power, use the wrestling, use the takedowns, do all the things she needs to do to walk through Carla Esparza.
Yeah, I don't think that Weili has got any fear about Carla Esparza's wrestling, but I don't think Joanna Jędrzejczyk has any fear of the wrestling either. Joanna's already been there, done that. And yes, Carla's a better fighter in the stand-up, but her stand-up still does not match up to either fighters, and it definitely doesn't match up to Joanna's. I think that Joanna Jędrzejczyk is just a bad matchup style-wise for Carla Esparza. But who knows, man? You know, that's why you do the fights. The fight is there for a reason. All of the projections, all of the know-hows of everyone and what they're going to say doesn't mean a damn thing. Carla Esparza could go out there and starch both of them. I just don't think it's going to happen.
John, but you never answered the question. Which one is the more exciting
I said
fight?
Joanna.
Really?
Yes, I think so.
All right.
See that, ladies and gentlemen, that's why I'm always right. Weili Zhang. Go ahead there, Podcast Dave.
Let's get into round number 2. It's time for Facing Off. Pay-per-view week is our favorite time of the month on Wing Interjection because we get to do some facing off. Today's Facing Off, rule number 1, Josh, we don't throw our heads around. And rule number 2 is John wins. All right. We're going to play Facing Off today. Josh.
Wow. Betrayal from my producer.
Betrayed.
Oh, wow.
Josh is going to play as Jake Paul, and Michael Bisping is going to play. Sorry, Big John is going to play as Michael Bisping. We're going to have a press conference, and the question posed to Jake Paul is, why another MMA guy?
Because they're all soft. I know that I can walk through all these guys. They're all chumps, especially this one-eyed guy over here, the Count Bisping. The only thing that's going to be counted
all right,
is
Governor,
the ref's going
let
to
me
be counting him
just point
out.
it to you this
That's
way.
all he's going to do.
There's not anybody
the ref's
that
going
is
to
of
count
your
you
ilk
out.
that can
That's
take
it,
on
John.
somebody like me.
John.
I am a real fighter,
John
a fighter
doesn't
that's
seem
been
to
a world
understand.
champion. I am a guy that would beat you with one eye, 2 steel knees, knee replacements, hip replacements, does not matter. I'd still fuck you up because you have never been a real fighter.
Michael Bisping, let me remind you, your stand-up is garbage. It's trash.
My
You have no
stand-up
power.
is
You saw what I did to
precision.
Tyrone Woodley. I'm going to do the
Precision is
same
what
thing
my
to you.
stand-up is. You have
You
no
better be
idea
careful
what you're
I don't
talking
take your
about.
other eye, my
I will
friend.
take my
I'm gonna
eye
send you
out
back to
and
the
still
UK in a
whip your
box.
ass. You
Send
are
you
a
back
punk.
to UK in a box.
I'm 40-some years old. I'm out of
the
shape,
count.
and I'd
All
still
we're gonna
whip
do is
your
be
ass.
counting you out. It's going to be 1,
It is
2,
going to be the count
3,
when I knock
4,
you on your ass,
5,
put you
6.
on the ground.
You haven't
they're gonna
knocked anybody
count you
out.
That's why they call me Michael the Count.
Give me a list
Bisping.
of guys you've knocked
Because
out
let's
with
see.
your hands,
How
by
about
the way.
Luke
Give me a list.
Rockhold? There's your first one, you
One
stupid
guy.
bastard.
One guy.
You have no idea.
One guy.
You are unbelievable.
One
Goodness
guy.
gracious. I could tell that John there was going for the old stab at Josh.
Oh, yeah. I was about to get it.
He wanted Jake to
Oh,
turn at
that's
Josh.
great.
That's funny. All right, let's get into this third round. Should McGregor get back in the mix with 3 gimme fights?
John, I don't know if he needs 3. I think he needs at least 1 or 2. I don't know if he needs 3. I mean, like, the guy makes a ton of money. He's making millions. You really think the UFC's like, yeah, let me just give you 3 gimme fights to pay you all this money? And who knows if you're ever going to come back for a title run? I'm just really just lining your pockets. If I give you $15 million a fight to beat Joe Blow on the corner, knowing that I'm still going to get the numbers, am I ever going to get you a title shot with 3 gimme fights? I think 1, maybe 2, but I'd say 1. Give me 1 maybe. That's all he needs.
I think Conor needs to have a fight to come back on. Same as he had the fight with Donald Cerrone and looked really great coming back. He needs that kind of fight. Just get yourself back into the win column. Get yourself back into feeling good about walking into that octagon, having a good performance, coming out. I don't know. There's no gimme fights in the UFC. There's no easy opponents. Let's just be honest. If you're sitting there and you say, okay, in the welterweight division, who do you give him that's a gimme fight? Josh, who do you give him? A gimme fight.
I think it's not. None of them are
That's
gimmies.
my whole point.
I agree with you. None of them are gimmies. I would say Nate Diaz.
Okay, and if I was going to say if there was one fight at 170 that is a good fight, people would be interested in and want to see, I think it's Nate Diaz. But that's definitely not a gimme fight.
It's not a gimme fight at all. No, and I'm not saying that he's going to beat Nate Diaz either.
That's it.
Yeah, I actually think he loses to Nate, but at least it's going to be a fight that everyone tunes in to watch, where both of them can make this fight drag out and go the distance and give the fans their
Then you
word.
don't want him to fight Nate Diaz if he's going to lose. That's not where you want him to go. Wrong direction.
All right, with that, let's get in round number 4. It's time for Fita, our favorite moment of the show where we get to react to some viral video that has made its rounds on the internet. And this week, we're going to react to this celebrity dad versus son boxing match.
Whoa. Is it the dad? Is his son he's fighting?
Yeah. Dad
Holy
versus son
shit.
boxing match.
Well,
I'm going to play
That
this.
lets you know. That lets you know how much these celebrities fucking sell out. This dad's literally fucking beating his kid's ass.
All right, so I'm going
This
to
is gonna
play
be
this
fun.
20 second
Who's the
video for you
dad?
guys. It's got an extra bit in the end.
Who are the? Before we get started, who are
I don't know
they?
the
Who is
I don't
the
know the
celebrity
names.
dad?
The names aren't on the
How
the
do you
video.
not? How do you pull this thing up and not know who they are?
Because it was just on a viral site where they're just the video's just
All right.
there on its own.
So let's see this.
It doesn't have a list underneath
Have a
it.
caption.
Jeez.
All right.
Let's go. Let's see
Here
it.
we go.
So if somebody in the comment section know who's the dad and the son, let us know. It looks like Machine Gun Kelly before he got tattoos. That's
He's got
what
one.
It looks.
Oh, he got tagged right there.
Oh shit!
Oh,
Yeah, hit him in the
Hit him
body.
by-
Oh, hit him in the face.
It's turning.
Look at that. Oh my gosh! Look at the dad. He's showing. He's like, oh shit. He's like super proud. He just beat up his
That's
son.
just stupid.
Unbelievable.
I got to tell you, that's the worst thing I've ever
What
seen.
an asshole.
Thank you. I'm just looking at that saying,
What?
if
an
that is your
asshole.
son, unless he's done something really bad, okay? Come on.
But what's your idea of really
mean,
bad, John? What do you do? Like steal your
Really
car?
bad.
What? Get your.
Okay.
It's a celebrity.
I
so
will
what
say,
did you do? Knock
I
up
had
your
a
mistress?
boxing lesson.
What'd your
I had a
son do?
boxing lesson with my son one time. He can tell you what he did for that to happen, but no, man. The last thing you want to do is hit your kid. What the hell?
Yeah, I would feel the same way, guys. I would feel the same way if it was the son beating up the dad, though, too. By the way, I'd feel the same way. I'd be like, "What are you
Yeah.
doing? What are you
It's just
doing?"
bad.
I
Bad.
mean, but that son must have slept with his dad's side piece or something. That's all I could think of. He probably knocked
I'd
her
give
up.
him a drink.
He probably knocked her up.
Say, here's to you.
That's so great. That's
I
so
don't know.
great.
That was
Fucking banged his stepmom.
Oh, no.
He banged his stepmom. Oh no. All right, let's go. Last
their
one.
names
Last
their names,
round.
by the way, the kid was Matt Watson and the dad was just named his dad. So there you go. That's
No, I don't know who Matt Watson is, but whoever his dad's name. So Matt Watson must be the celebrity, and the dad
his
is
dad. Yep, just his dad.
this
Dad
the
Watson.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well,
Let's get in round number 5. It's time for bitchin' or bunk. And here's this week's bitchin' or bunk. Let's see what you got. Greg Hardy to boxing.
that right there is just comedy, man. It's comedy.
why is that comedy?
I don't even know where to start with this, John.
Well-
where do you start with? I mean, look, you've got certain guys Why don't you watch? Why don't we have Greg Hardy versus Matt Mitrione? Let's do that. I'm down to watch that
Okay.
in whatever Triller or whatever it is. I'm down to watch that. I'm not really down to watch him fight Frank Mir, but I would say Matt Mitrione. That'd be a good entrance fight. That's as far as I go with the boxing
You
situation.
know, the whole thing that
That's really
everything that's followed Greg Hardy as far as, what happened in his past when he was in football, and then, him becoming an MMA fighter. There was all kinds of crap about people saying that was wrong. You can't deny someone a profession or a living based upon, you got to move on. If he's convicted of something, he serves his time. Once it's over, okay. I don't know. I just look at it. His time in the UFC was definitely kind of at an end because he just didn't do well with anybody with a ground attack, and then even the stand-up guys like Tuivasa, took him out. I just look at it and say, if he wants to go to boxing, go to boxing. But is it bunk? It's not bunk, but it ain't bitching either.
it ain't bitching.
No,
I'll
that's
tell
what
you
I'm
that.
saying.
But I mean, there are some fights. Like I said, the Matt Mitrione fight, I'll tune in to
See,
watch.
so you're saying it's not bunk?
Just because I like Matt. No, that's not it will be boxing match, but it's gonna be a bunk fight. That's where it's gonna be. It's gonna be a bunk fight. All right, guys. Well, we want to thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we want to hopefully you guys enjoyed this show. Go to WeighingInPodcast.com. Pick up some of our merch. We have some available there. You guys all know: sweatshirts, hoodies, mugs, short sleeve shirts, all the things that I
Everything
just
but
mentioned
sweaters.
at WeighingInPodcast.com. Everything but sweaters. You're a jerk. You're a jerk.
I had to.
Also, please go to Lions Not Sheep. Pick up a free Cain Velasquez, #free Cain Velasquez shirt. Lions Not Sheep is the only website that is allowed to sell. And that all the proceeds go to his family, his attorney, and to his kids and everything to help with the situation that he is in. So hopefully you guys go to Lions Not Sheep, purchase one of your #free Cain shirts.
There you go. For everyone out there,
John,
thank you for
take us away.
Thank you for tuning in. Be good to someone. Do something that is special for someone. Make their day good and kind. And we will see you.